Hello and welcome. I know it's been a little while, but I've just finished watching a fellow YouTuber's podcast. She's a Belgian knitter, I think. Her name's on there is Mijn Wolden. It's Yenta. She's a knitter and spinner and all around fun person. I've been watching her podcasts for a little while. Now today I watched one where she's recreating a vintage knitted bunny pattern. Uh, so these are the bunnies. The green one was made by an older lady who's not with us anymore, and the orange one Yenta recreated. She revised the pattern from Dutch into English, and they're not exact, they're not perfect, but I thought I'd have a bit of a go. And just to make it even more fun, I have this. Whoops, that's my face. Really old stash of holiday knitting yarn, which is quite vintage, um, and some vintage needles. So I'm going to try and make this little bunny before Easter if possible. You might be seeing this afterwards, but we'll see what happens. All right, I'll get started and I'll get back to you. Here I am, I'm getting started, I'm casting on. It's very interesting using these little tortoiseshell type needles. They're quite bendy. Um, yeah, quite excited to see how this goes, and it might go to one of the grandkids for Easter if it all works out well. I will leave a link. Oh gosh, words. I will leave a link to Yenta's channel where you can go and find the pattern that she has posted on her Patreon and watch her video. Um, so I will get on with it and get back to you again once I have a little bit done. So we're starting with the legs, and this is all knit flat, which I like. I like knit flat. I'm well, not old school, but I'm a 70s baby. We knit everything flat in the 80s and 90s. Well, I did anyway. Okay, I'll get a few rows on and I will come back to you. Back again. Okay, so I'm not sure what the lighting's going to do. It's 6 p.m. here in Tasmania at the moment, but here we are so far. I have about 5 more rows, I think, to do on the legs. Legs, you say? Yes, they're going to have a seam. Um, so that's it so far. I don't know if I'll be back again today. And I didn't think to mention, but today is the Thursday before Easter. So, sorry, my son just walked in. He must want something. So, we might get it done by Sunday. We might not. Let's see how we go. Okay. I know I'm not much further in, and it probably doesn't look much different. But here we go. Here is the leg section. So I will start on the body shortly. I might not pop back in tonight though because I'm really surprised that we've got enough light at the moment. Oh, look at those. Blowing out a bit, so we'll leave it at that for tonight. But I'll be back tomorrow and may even have a full body. Never know. Next day, sorry for the average outfit. I've been dyeing yarn all day, but we have progress. Bunny is almost done. It's a little fat bunny. It's got one fat ear, one skinny one. Still needs its arms and its face. It's kind of showing up deep orange on the screen, but it's really a dark red. So yeah, I think my granddaughter would love this little bunny. And get the arms done. So I've just been doing this in between, dyeing 20 skeins of sock yarn. So I'm looking forward to getting that all dry and ready for the shop. For those who don't know, I have a shop now in Burnie in Tasmania, in the Plaza Arcade. So if you're ever in that area, stop in and have a look. Okay, so I'll get little squishy chubby bunny finished off and I'll be back. First pour. It's a little bit strange looking, like a wobbly acorn or something, but there's the first arm and paw. Oops, sorry. Oh. Yeah, so there's the first one down. I'll do the next one and then I will attach them and then it'll be time for the face. Now, I have had a few issues. I don't know if I read the pattern correctly, but for some reason one ear ended up with 13 stitches and one ended up with an 11, so I had to do a little bit of extra things, so the ears aren't exactly straight. The paws, I was meant to tie up one end, like, what do you call it? Gather one end, then hem stitch the edge and then gather the other end. Of course I gathered both ends and then stuffed it and hem stitched, but never mind. I got the same effect. My mattress stitch leaves a little bit to be desired, but I don't think my 2.5-year-old granddaughter will really care. And a few of the parts I got a little bit confused, but I don't knit stuffed animals very often, so it's probably more my fault than anything else. And I did forget to mention that I didn't have any of the correct 3.5, I think, needles in the vintage needles, so I used 3.75. So I guess my bunny's just a little bit bigger. Anyway, I will get the other arm stitched and pop them on and get back to you again a little bit later. Are you ready for this? Oh, isn't it cute? Looks better on that side. Better details on that side of the camera. Oh, isn't it sweet? Oh, I hope my little Lily likes this little bunny. I like it. My daughter likes it. She's 15 and she thinks it's cute, so that's something. There you go. Little vintage bunny knit with vintage wool on vintage needles. Like and subscribe if you want to watch more silly videos or see the new yarn that I've dyed up once it's dry. Or any knitting or crafting things I'm up to. But for now, happy Easter everybody. Bye.